Hello my friends, I'm Lori the Frugal Mom. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my content revolves around frugal living, living an abundant life on a low income, lots of frugal cooking, food pantry blessings, frugal shopping, homemaking, all things being a mom, and things for all of us ladies in midlife, and also dealing with chronic illnesses. So, having said that, if that's content that you're interested in, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you as part of our community. So, we are here tonight making dinner. Now, as some of you might know, I haven't been feeling well, so I apologize. It's been a hot minute since I have made a cooking video. But this is pretty easy. I'm going to make this for my sister and my son. This is going to be a hot Italian sandwich using some Pillsbury pizza crust. I got it on sale at Grocery Outlet for $1 a tube. So we're going to use 2 of these. You can use any store brand. You can also use 2 packages of crescent rolls if you can get those on sale as well. Say hi, Matt.
Hello. Chopped. Oh,
Matt.
guys.
Okay. Aw, isn't he a good boy?
Goodbye.
He just had a yogurt to hold him over.
I'm fat.
So, like I said, we're going to use 2 of these. Either you're going to use your Pillsbury, your store brand, what have you. You could use 2 crescent rolls of the same size. You don't have to use thin. You can use the regular crust as well. Then we're going to use about a ½ pound of whatever kind of ham you like. This is thin sliced honey ham. This is what Matt likes, and this is what I have. Use what you've got. That's something I regularly have in the house because he packs lunch. And I am going to use about a ½ pound, maybe less, maybe like between 1/4 and ½ pound of thin sliced Genoa salami. I know it looks like it's expensive, and it is, but I have it sliced very thin, so it lasts us about 2 to 3 weeks. And if it's kept sealed in your refrigerator, salami will stay good that long. And then we're going to use about the same amount of some thinly sliced pepperoni, sandwich pepperoni, not the tiny ones. But if you have the tiny ones and you have an abundance of it, just feel free to use that. And then we're going to use a package of whatever brand you have, provolone. You could also use sliced mozzarella too, or shredded if that's what you've got. All right, we're going to use a 9x13 glass pan. We're going to spray it with some cooking spray, any kind that you like. If you don't have cooking spray, feel free to butter it. If you don't have butter, then you can use a little bit of olive oil just to make sure that it's, you know, nice and non-stick for you. So the first thing we're going to do is open these up, and we're going to spread 1 layer on the bottom of our 9x13. I'm going to show you what that looked like in a minute. Oh, and I forgot to mention we're also going to use a ½ stick of melted salted butter. If you don't have salted butter, you can use unsalted. Just add a sprinkle of salt in there. And we're going to use some Italian seasoning for the top. I've got my oven preheating at 375. I'll be right back after I get this first layer done. Okay, so if you look in the corner here, you can see where I have the pizza dough all spread out. I went in first with a layer of provolone. It's about 2 pieces across, all the way from the top to the bottom. And then I did the ham. I opened up the slices, and then I went in with salami, and now I've got pepperoni. Now I'm just going to repeat those layers. I also wanted to add, if you wanted to, you can also add pretty much anything you want in here. Black olives, pepperoncini, roasted red peppers, but I'm going to keep it simple. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so I made another layer of the cold cuts. I ran out of provolone cheese. I was 1 slice short, so as you can see in the corner here, I used a little bit of mozzarella cheese. It's not going to add anything bad to the flavor, trust me. Italian cheese is all good. So here's what it looks like. It does have a little crack in it. I'm going to take some water. I'm going to mend that with my fingers. It's okay that it didn't cover everything on the sides because the dough is going to puff up in the oven and it'll be all good. I'm going to brush this with a little bit of salted butter, with a little bit of Parmesan cheese on top. I'm going to place it in the oven, 350, and I'm going to check it after 20 minutes. It'll probably need about a ½ hour, but I'll let you know what my final time is. Everybody's oven will cook a little bit differently. So you kind of just got to check it as you go. So this is what it looks like when the top is all layered and buttered. I decided that I wanted to seal it in, but I had no more of the Pillsbury dough, but I did have some regular pizza dough in the fridge, you know, the kind that you get from the grocery store. So I decided to just pull it apart and sort of fill in the gaps. That way it would seal. It wouldn't have been a big deal if it wasn't sealed, so if you don't want to do that, that's okay. And I made this cute little X in the middle with the rest of the dough. I'm going to put it in the oven now. Like I said, 375. I'm going to check it after 20 minutes, and we'll see how it's doing. Okay, so our Italian sandwich has come out of the oven. You can see it's nice and brown. It's brown in the bottom too. The crust has soaked up most of the butter. Maybe I'll go a little bit lighter next time. I decided to put some oregano on there. Some people like to put everything bagel seasoning on it. Some people like Italian seasoning. It's whatever you like, whatever your preference is. I was going to put some Parmesan cheese on here, but I decided to forgo that because this is very cheesy as is. And I didn't explain before, in between every layer I put a little bit of oregano. So all I have to do now is let this cool for about 10 minutes and then we can cut into it. Let me show you the sides. Doesn't that look yummy? It smells good too. I wish I could eat this, but I'm happy knowing that my family will enjoy it. Hey guys, so I cut into it. Look at how nummy that looks inside. All that yummy cheese and the ham, salami, and pepperoni. And here's what our slice looks like. I'm gonna call Matt in to have a taste. Ready, bud?
Sure.
Does it smell good?
What am I eating?
This is a hot Italian sandwich. That's Auntie's plate. I made some marinara sauce for it to be dipped in. Well, this is supposed to be a quick dinner. I think he's still deciding. He's letting it flow over his taste buds.
I'm fat-minded.
What do you think? Was good? Out of 10?
A 9.5.
Oh wow, that's high praise. And we got all of that to go.
This will be gone by tonight.
It might be, guys. So we're glad that you came along with us and watched this video. Please drop a comment below and tell me what you think, and if you've ever made anything like this. And please share, like, and subscribe. And as always, we are sending love from New Jersey. She likes it so much that he can't stop eating it. Okay, guys, have a wonderful night. Love you guys.